Welcome to USA Global TV and Radio, where our mission is to provide education, entertainment, hope, and inspiration. USA Global TV and Radio connects you with experts and audiences all around the world every single day to help you succeed in business and to live a richer life. Visit us at usaglobaltv.com to learn about career and life-changing training and mentoring programs like the Listening Mentor. Subscribe to our newsletter to stay informed about our special programs and offers. Discover how you can become a guest on one of our shows or a host or producer of a USA Global TV and Radio show of your very own. That's USA Global TV and Radio, where the doctor is always in.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to USA Global TV and Radio, where we provide world-class education, entertainment, hope, and inspiration. I'm Dr. Jacalyn KERBECK, and this is a brand new show. I'm super excited. This is the Befit project. So guess what? Interested in losing weight right now? Ask me how. Interested for making a change? Ready? Ask me now. I am not the only person here that would not be right, because I have an incredible partner in this collaboration. He is unbelievable. You may know him as Coach B, but you may also know him as dun, da, 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 it's Captain America. Yes. Coach B is Master Sergeant Brandon Eckel, world champion athlete, holistic health coach, entrepreneur, speaker, and author, so much more. He is joining me today, and we are going to talk to you about health and fitness. Coach B, come on out. Hello.
Glorious evening, morning, or afternoon to you, cool cats and kittens, no matter where you are in the world.
It's so good to see you. I loved your show last night. Thank you so much. That was just an honor to be part of it.
Are you kidding me? The honor was all mine, my friend. Thank you, boss.
Well, I would just like to say to our audience, if you're watching on Roku Worldwide, Amazon Fire, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you are, our arms are open. We are embracing you. We are thrilled that you are here today. Coach B, you and I connected literally last week. It was so fortuitous. You were here for an interview with Joseph Stetter, who is the king of resume and job finding. He's everything that you want to know about making a change in your career. And he interviewed you, and I reached out to you afterwards, and here we are. What do you think?
All I'm going to say, guys, is when you are willing to put good energy into the universe will reward you with good energy and growth-minded individuals like Dr. Jacalyn.
Right back at you. And thank you so much for your service. You're a veteran. You are just putting yourself out there every single day. You're also a children's minister, and you are somebody who is so proper and filled with etiquette and manners. I can't wait to have you on Philip Sykes' show, The Power of Etiquette and Manners. So, how do you get all of your energy? What's your secret, Coach?
Well, guys, if I told you what my secret was, well, there's an old saying, I'd have to kill you. I think we stole that from James Bond. But at least for me, my secret to my energy is it comes from gratitude, honestly, guys. Most people don't know my story. You know, they see me now today as a successful businessman, you know, a husband, a father to four. I've served in the military for over 24 years. On the outside, it really looks like I have it together. But a lot of times, what people don't see is the dark side of what it takes to get to those places in life. And I have all this energy now is because as a young man growing up until I really turned about 22 years old, I battled some demons that plagued me. And I battled and still to this day battle depression. And I know I'm not the only one in the world who battles depression. But what I learned as I sought counseling and I reached out for mentorship, I'm not the only one in this world who struggles. I was not the only one willing to ask for help. And the help that I was given, what made the biggest difference was gratitude. And that's why I'm so thankful for an opportunity to partner with Dr. Jacalyn to be a blessing into this world. So, Dr. Jacalyn, I want to thank you for the opportunity to be a part of your show and to be a blessing to all of your viewers.
Well, amen to that. The pleasure is all mine. So thank you so much. You know, I really appreciate your transparency. And what I want to dovetail onto that is that I am known for having a lot of energy, and yet there are times that I'm in a dark place. And yesterday I reached out to you after you did the show and you said so many nice things, and I actually was in tears because I had a hard day yesterday. And you know, I put hard day in air quotes, right? Because some people are really having a hard day, but I felt down. I felt isolated. I just felt, I don't know, just not worthy, not good about myself. And there comes you and said so many wonderful things. And I thought, who's he talking about? You know, don't we feel like that sometimes, that it's that imposter syndrome? I know today we're going to be talking about health and wellness, but one thing I just want to let you and let our viewers and listeners know is that every day I hate the way I look. And that sounds so self-serving, but I've been beating myself up for, I'm 61, I don't know, probably 50 years about why can't I be thinner? Why can't my waist be smaller? So the point being that we all have our demons that we struggle with.
And I will say, especially, I'm not a young woman, but I coach 99% young ladies. And it's very common in today's society that, especially young ladies, they've got this, I need to look like this. I need to be this kind of mother. I need to be, and we get in our heads the things that we need to be, or how we must perform, or how we must look. And I want to share with you guys that all of that is an absolute lie. My friends, it doesn't matter what age, what size, what gender you are. You are perfect exactly where you are, exactly the way you are. You are loved by more people than you will ever imagine as you are. Now, granted, some of us may seek to be a better version of ourselves, and we all should. Because I will tell you, my friends, even as a world champion athlete, there's no such thing as this magical finish line. We should always seek to be better. And also, I'll leave you with this. Bring someone else along with you, because the ride's a lot funner when you got some friends.
I love that. Absolutely. And I want to say hello to Joseph Stetter. He's out there watching. Thank you. We really appreciate you. Coach B, if we think about the fact that there's all this social media, there's all this pressure to look a certain way. You were just describing how many young women, especially, feel that way. I'm not a young woman and I still feel that way. And I felt that way my entire life. Someone shared something with me that really resonated. And they said, imagine that you are a shell on the beach. And every day the waves come crashing onto that shell. What do you think is going to happen to that shell? It's eventually going to start falling apart. And that's what we do to ourselves. We beat ourselves up over and over and over again. We don't even have to be in a competition with anyone because we're in a competition with ourselves. So when you think about the Befit project and how we are going to bring value to people, how can we help them eliminate the beat up sessions?
So guys, speaking on the Befit project, what that is that was me really truly reaching out to individuals who were struggling and finding out what they were struggling with and how I could best serve them to help them overcome these hurdles. But not just tell them, but to walk hand in hand with them as an accountability partner, as a friend, as a mentor, as a fellow human who struggles in certain areas and certain manners of life. The Befit project came from this passion and this desire to help people see that no matter where they are in their journey, if it's you're still sitting on the couch watching this right now saying, I should probably go do something, or if you've been at it for over 50 years like Dr. Jacalyn, no matter where we are in our walk, in our journey, there's someone else in worse shape than you. There's someone else who looks up to you and wishes they have what you have. The Befit project was born to help those people who feel alone and isolated know that they are not alone. You can do this. Maybe you just need an accountability partner. Maybe you need a coach who will love you right where you are and walk with you every step of the way. Guys, Dr. Jacalyn asked really good questions.
Thank you, Coach B. So, as you know, we just finished the first quarter of the year. And of course, going into the first quarter, everyone who's making some kind of resolution is typically looking at health and wellness. They're hitting the gym, they're going to eat clean, they're going to get more sleep, they're drinking more water. And maybe, I don't know what the actual amount of time is, 2-3 weeks later. Goodbye. It's
3 weeks.
3 weeks with this Befit project. What's going to be different about this than some of the paths that people have already taken and not succeeded on?
Holy moly. Guys, we didn't script any of this, and she could not.
There's no script ever.
A better question. Why is this different? How is this different? Well, number one, guys, what we do and what we work on is we're going to meet you right where you are. We're not going to expect people to know anything. We're not expecting them to know everything. Honestly, I don't even need you to go to the gym. So we like to say, I'm going to give you a no-brainer offer. And that no-brainer offer is, I'm going to give you 6-pack abs, and all you got to do is go to the kitchen. You ain't got to go to the gym. So seriously, for those of you that are watching, how many trainers have you ever heard say, I'm going to give you 6-pack abs, and all I want you to do is go to the kitchen? I don't even want you to go to the gym. And the reason I say that, my friends, is one, because I'm just a big old goofball and we're going to have fun, because I am here to tell you that fitness can and should be enjoyable. And if you are laughing at me, then you're having a good time at my expense. But to be perfectly honest, guys, there's more to be made progress-wise in the kitchen than there is in the gym. And that's just one thing. That's where we start.
That is a great place to start, because I say to myself, well, you probably could lose some weight if you stopped eating chocolate cake. And I go to the store and I cruise by that chocolate cake section, like, you're not going there. Well, if you just take a peek and see, okay. And then I buy 3 of them, slices, 3 slices, not cakes, 3 slices, because
I was like, oh my goodness, did you just say that on live TV?
3 slices, and then I eat them over the course of a week, and I do love it. But I know that what you just said, you're an author, you wrote this fabulous book, that 6-pack abs start in the kitchen. And that means making a commitment to change. And so here's a question that I have for you, also not scripted. We're here on this planet for a short period of time. Why can't we do the things that we like, instead of saying, you can't have this, you can't have that? It seems like we have to give up so much. What is the answer to that?
Here we go, friends. Are you ready to embark on a journey that's going to change lives? Listen up. Here's the answer. This is how Coach B rolls. I'm not going to say no. I am one of those people that I want your success more than you want your success. But let's just be honest here. Do me a favor, guys. Do me a favor. Are you ready? Here we go. All our lives, growing up, from the moment you can start remembering, what's the number one word we hear most? No. You can't. Various things of, you cannot do this because of ABC, 1, 2, 3, XYZ, fill in the blank. When we get to this place of adulthood, we don't want to hear the word no, because we are now the boss. So to answer Dr. Jacalyn's question of, I must do this, or I have to do this, or I need to do this, you don't need to do anything, because now you're needy. You don't have to do anything. You don't even have to breathe if you don't want to. I mean, there's going to be some pretty serious consequences if you choose to not to. But coming from a health and wellness journey, what sets what me and Dr. Jacalyn are about to do together, what sets us apart is, if you want to have a 12-pack of alcoholic beverage and a whole cake every single day, by all means, you do that. But what we will help you do over time is allow you to start rewiring your subconscious processes about what is good for you, and allow you to start to learn how food affects your mood, how food and drink affects your sleep, how food and a drink's your ability to process stress, how food and drink affects your ability to enjoy life. And little by little, you, the individual that we're going to start working with, will start to, on your own, want to slowly start to do less and less of these things when you make the connection that this is the thing causing the problem, not us telling you you can't. We're going to tell you that you can, but if you would rather have this, maybe we give up a little bit, just a little bit of that. Because I'm going to tell Dr. Jacalyn, have your 3 slices. Have them.
That's over a week, Coach. It's not in one day. Although I'm sure I could do it. I think what also comes up for me, and maybe for some of our viewers and listeners out there, is self-sabotage. We use food to punish ourselves, to make ourselves feel bad because we really feel bad about something else. So it's a temporary fix.
So true. And that is really how we got to where we are today. Temporary fixes to what really is going to be permanent. Guys, we're in a society today that we are literally chewing. That's right, I said chewing. We are chewing ourselves into our own graves. We're in this like super fast, high speed, fast paced lifestyle of like, we need everything right now. And if I can't have it right now, I'm going to get upset because it takes me 30 seconds to microwave my meal. So what we are going to be doing with the Befit project, coupling it with all of the expertise that Dr. Jacalyn is going to be bringing to the table, is how do we help people start to create new habits that take equally the same amount of time, but will produce a ever so slightly different outcome? That ever so small change done consistently over time will make the biggest change in one's trajectory of where they're going than one might believe. So here's an example. Using is it okay, guys? For those of you out there viewing, is it okay that we pick on Dr. Jacalyn just a little bit? I know she's super fit, but we're going to pick on her just a little bit. Is it okay? Do I have our viewers' permission?
It's okay with me.
We're going to use her 3 slices of cake that she is very like, whoa, hold on, guys. I did say it was over a week. We're going to use that example as our example going forward. I'm pretty sure we've got the listeners' attention. I'm sure we've got their permission, and we've now got Dr. Jacalyn's permission. So here we go. Let's pick on the doc. If we were to use her example and apply it to your life, you know, her 3 slices of double chocolate cake, that could be whatever it is that is in your life that you love. Me, as your mentor, as your leader, as your coach, I don't want to take away something that you love. I don't want to take away something that brings you joy. What I would rather do is help you start to make small changes so that that thing that you love is still the thing that you love. It's still rewarding, but picking on Dr. Jacalyn, she said, I've got a few pounds I could lose. So guys, if you caught my show yesterday, I talked and I picked on Dr. Jacalyn again. I said she's got more handles than a piece of computer programming. And I'm not talking about love handles. This young lady's super fit. I was meaning Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn. She's got 1,700 books she's wrote, all kinds of different websites. But those handles was me just kind of picking fun on Dr. Jacalyn. But you, the listener, that's right, you the listener who says, you know, I've got a few pounds I could lose. How do I do that, coach? What's one thing that you could tell me that I could do right now, sitting on my couch, watching this live stream? What could I do? Here's what I want you to do, guys. For those of you watching live, I can't see you, but I want you to raise your right hand. There you go. I see you. I see you. I want you to raise your right hand and make me a promise. You're going to keep doing the thing you love doing. However, all I want you to do, here we go, Dr. Jacalyn. Here's what I want you to do.
All right.
Just have 1 bite less.
Ooh.
1 bite. That's all I'm asking. Still have your 3 slices. That 1 bite. That 1 bite less. That's the ever so small change. so small, the one bite less over the course of 1 month realistically would be one slice less. Over the course of a month, you just cut out realistically probably 300 calories. If you took one bite less over the course of a year, you just lost 3 pounds. And you didn't do anything different but take one bite less consistently over time. The scale moved, and all you did was take one bite less.
All right, coach, game on. I am taking that challenge. Woo! I can do that. I can commit to that.
You know, and I would imagine that most of our listeners could do that too.
Now, this is the part where I start getting tripped up because I had stopped eating sugar for 9 months. No sugar. I've had no caffeine in 6 years, but I went back to the sugar because I went through a hard time. My mom passed away, and now I feel like, oh, I deserve it. Oh, I earned it. Oh, whatever this, the stories that we tell ourselves. And I need to break that. But with what you just shared, one bite less, I don't have to feel that I'm giving up something that I love. I can still have it, just less of it.
Yeah. Enjoy your cake and eat it too. You can have your cake and eat it too. But really, honestly, if we think about it, guys, one bite less. I'm pretty sure all of us could do one bite less. Oh, I gotta ask. I gotta ask, Dr. Jacalyn. I gotta ask.
Yes.
Do you also lick the last little pieces of chocolate off the plate?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. I thought she was gonna say yes.
No.
So this is an example, we're picking on Dr. Jacalyn, and I'm so grateful that she's allowing me an opportunity to pick on her. But guys, if you've listened to what Dr. Jacalyn was saying, she said, I really enjoy having 3 slices a week. If you think about it, guys, some of us, we enjoy more than 1 slice per sitting. I mean, honestly, we don't really think a whole lot about it. So using Dr. Jacalyn's example of she enjoys her cake, maybe a little too much, but maybe compared to others, that's not very much cake at all. But let's rewind the time. We're going back. She asked us a question. What is going to make what Coach B and Dr. Jacalyn are about to start teaching you guys, what makes that so much different than what everyone else in the world is doing or what you may have already tried? Well, the difference is going to be, we want you to have your cake and eat it too. If you enjoy your glass of wine at night, enjoy your glass of wine at night. But what if we were to cut that 10-ounce glass back to 9? Really, that's about a sip and a half, right? We can do that. We can have 1 or 2 less sips of wine. It's the small changes compounded over time. And then, Dr. Jacalyn, I would like to ask you a question, ma'am.
Yes.
We're talking about making small changes over time. I know that you are an avid fitness lover. Whenever you go shopping and you go to the mall, do you typically take the stairs or do you ride the escalator?
I take the stairs and I park as far away as possible so that someone who needs to be able to be close can be close.
Do you do that because you are being mindful of people who need to park closer? Are you doing it because you want more activity in your day, or a combination of the two?
It's a combination. I park further away because I know when you're injured or if someone has a need to be taking as few steps as possible, let somebody else park close. I'll park further away. And the stairs are basically so I can get more steps in because I've got my Apple Watch talking to me all day about what it is I'm doing. I hate it, but I love it.
So I'd like to ask a follow-on question, if that's okay.
Yes.
Would you be comfortable sharing with the listeners and the watchers live what your watch tells you your daily caloric burn is?
Yes, absolutely. And it's interesting because I would think it would be a lot higher than what it is. So yesterday I taught 2 spin classes and I went to solid core and I burned 1,000 calories. Right on 1,000. And then today so far I just took my watch off to let my wrist rest, but I was at just under 700. And that's
All right.
for the exercise, not the sleeping. And I know you can monitor for the whole day, but that's the activity portion of it.
Yeah, so we would call that active calories burned. You was intentional with those calories burned.
Yes.
And here's the reason why I asked that, guys. Not to get super deep into this, but if we look at someone like Dr. Jacalyn, who is super fit, very intentional with her movement, is burning 700 calories doing 2. That's just crazy. The fact that she did 2 classes, not just 1. I mean, 1 about gives me a heart attack, but she did 2. That's the level that she's at. But more than that, she did solid core too. That's unrealistic for most of us who are just trying to survive, our day to day. So let's just say that we are not Dr. Jacalyn's. We're just trying to get through the day. What could you do? These are small, simple action steps that you can put into practice today, tonight, or tomorrow that can help improve your fitness over time. If you would normally park wherever it is that you may do, what I would like you to do is be intentional and park 3 parking spots further away than you normally would. Let's just be honest. Nobody want to get their car dinged by some kid with a buggy anyway. That's just one example. Those 3 extra steps or those 3 extra spots that you would park a little bit further away may not seem like much. Realistically, it's probably going to add an additional 30 seconds worth of walk time there and back. Minuscule amount of time. Purposely, every time you go to sit back down at your desk or whatever it is that you're doing, that when you sit down and people are going to look at you weird, and it's okay to be weird because I'm a weirdo and I don't mind. But every time you sit down, stand right back up and then sit back down. Did you realize that just by doing that, you'll do an extra 100 air squats in a week? And if you couple those 100 extra air squats, that's not going to make you sore. You're not going to break a sweat. People may look at you a little bit weird, but you tell them that you're on a journey to becoming a better version of you, and you take that one less sip of wine and that one less bite of pie. Now our 3 pounds of weight loss just turned into 20. And you didn't even go to the gym.
Wow, this is great information. I'm going to do some squats right now while I'm here with you. Something else that I think is really important that I'll just add in. I found that going for a walk just around the neighborhood, you can get some extra steps. And today, after I taught spin, Then I went to solid core, and then I decided I'm just going to go walk. I'm going to walk for 25 minutes before I come here and meet with you. And I could have easily just come home and said, no, I'm not going to do it. But I thought, why not burn some extra calories? So to your point, it's not about doing what you're doing or what I'm doing necessarily. It's about doing something more than what you are doing.
Absolutely. Just little things done consistently makes a big difference.
Absolutely. One thing that I like to suggest, I went out and purchased, and of course you don't have to purchase this, but weighted hula hoops for your arms. And then you can, I do 400 at a time, but you, you don't need to get hula hoops. You can actually just take your arms out and you can go back and forward and down. I mean, there's all kinds of things you can do right there in your home, wherever you're right now. If you're watching out there, maybe you can just do some back and forth, some pressing of your arms, some circles. What do you think, Coach B?
It's little things just like that. Too many times, my friends, we overcomplicate things. We really do. We don't need to go to the gym every day. I mean, it helps, but that takes time. You're going to get sore. Some people enjoy that, but it's when we're intentional with the food you eat, intentional with the movement you do. Because let's just be honest, guys, it's just as easy to do it as it is to not do it. But when we look at where we are now, and then we look at where we were last year, are we a better version of ourselves or a worse version of ourselves? If we keep going on the trajectory that we are, what is the quality of life going to look like for us in 5 years, 10 years, 15 or 20 years from now? And that's typically where I like to start. What is your why? Why do you want to lose weight? Why do you want to be more fit? Because maybe, let's just be honest, maybe you just want to look better naked. Maybe you want to be more appealing to your partner. Maybe you want to walk your kids down the aisle. Maybe you want to keep up with your grandkids. Or maybe you're like Dr. Jacalyn and I. Life is stressful. And it's easy to turn to the food. It's easy to turn to the wine. But it's just as easy to make that right turn into the studio as it is to turn to the bottle of wine.
Excellent points. Thank you, Coach B. What can our viewers and our listeners expect in future episodes? And is there an announcement that you may be making?
Holy moly. So, guys, we are going to be launching a USA Global exclusive 21-day transformation challenge. Dr. Jacalyn, is it okay that we tell them? Are we allowed to tell them?
Woo! Yeah, bring it on, Coach B. Let's hear it.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess the cat's out of the bag now, friends. So, guys, for this exclusive 21-day transformation challenge, we're going to be giving away $10,000. So 10 of our watchers and listeners are going to be eligible to receive $1,000. And what this transformation challenge is going to be for 21 days, starting in May. So we're going to be preparing you guys for this challenge that launches in May. But the challenge is going to last 21 days. You're going to get all the coaching that you need from myself and Dr. Jacalyn. But along with that coaching, you're going to have a meal plan that's going to be specifically designed for you to be successful. The accountability, I don't know if y'all can handle all this energy up in here, but the accountability that we're going to provide is going to be absolutely mind-blowing. The fitness, it can be done in a gym. It can be done from home. You can choose the fitness or not fitness. If you desire to be one of the winners of the $1,000, the fitness is definitely going to help. but we're going to provide you a grocery list. We're going to be leveraging a few supplements that's going to help support lean muscle growth. For a lot of people, they don't really know how to balance macro and micronutrients. So on our next few shows leading up to this, we're going to dive into how do we actually balance meals. But more than that, we're going to provide you with the how-to videos, how to exercise, how to structure meals. And you're going to be a part of an unbelievable community of like-minded, growth-minded individuals who are all going to be cheering everyone on. But there is a little bit of competition because 10 of you, no questions asked, will be given $1,000 at the conclusion of our May 21-day USA Global Challenge. Who's ready?
Woo!
I know you're
Coach
ready.
B, did you say 10 people are going to win $1,000 because they're going to be able to transform themselves and be part of an incredible community?
Here's what we got going on, guys. 10 winners. We're giving away $10,000. It only lasts 21 days. We're going to help you look good, feel better, and 10 of y'all are going to win some money.
I am pumped up for this. I'm super excited. What's the next step, Coach?
So, guys, I will also tell you that Dr. Jacalyn and I are not eligible. So you're not competing against us. This is actually one of those things that you don't have to be fit to win. You don't have to not be fit to win. We're just going to see who has a better transformation. So, guys, leading up to our May challenge, to get registered for this, we're going to go to teambextra.com because we want you to be extra. Not ordinary, not plain old Jane old. We want you to be extraordinary, and we're going to help you do that. Both I, Dr. Jacalyn, in this amazing supportive community as well. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome.
Coach B, this is huge. So I just want to recap for our audience. They have an opportunity to transform themselves with a 21-day challenge, and then 10 of those people will earn $1,000 for that transformation. The first thing they have to do, correct me if I'm wrong, is go to www.teambextra.com. Is that correct?
This is correct. And what that does, guys, is that just lets Dr. Jacalyn and I know who's interested in being a part of the program. We're going to get you set up on everything you need to know, how it's set up, how it ran, how it starts, how we choose the winners, so everyone knows exactly what's going on, how it works, how to win if you're interested in winning. And from there, what we're going to do is we're going to completely change your life.
Now, Coach, quick question I have for you. Is this going to be an opportunity where people can team up and be accountability partners, knowing that only 10 people are going to be chosen, but you could still form a relationship with somebody to help keep you on point and you with them?
That would actually be the best way to go about it, Dr. Jacalyn. And the reason I say that is it's a lot funner to do anything in life when you've got somebody to do it with you.
All right. You know what I think is amazing? This was not planned out at all. We had no rehearsal or preparation. And I feel like we have given our wonderful audience an incredible opportunity to change their disposition, their life, be part of something. And as a result of doing that, get an accountability partner, be part of a community, and have an opportunity to win some money.
Absolutely. So, guys, I would say tune in on our future shows as Dr. Jacalyn and I start to go through how would one begin this process? What are some very simple action items that you can take from the kitchen standpoint to start making transformations in your life now? Because too many people think that being healthy and eating healthy is hard and expensive. And we're going to show you that that is not the case at all. You just need to know where to look and how to do it.
Fantastic. Coach B, I would love if you would share with our audience a little bit about your work as an author. Give some people extra tools that they can use for this journey.
Well, absolutely. Guys, as we wrap up tonight's show, I want to help you guys see and understand what it is that I do. Most of the books that I have written so far are to help people live a happier and healthier life. My main focus is to show people that we have overcomplicated living healthy lives. And I really do want to help show people that you can have six-pack abs by just going to the kitchen and not going to the gym. So what I plan to do over the next coming shows for you guys is, with the assistance of Dr. Jacalyn, we're going to break down some myths. We're going to teach you guys exactly how to get this party started so your transformation can become a reality, and you can help your best friend be their accountability partner and show them that they too can do this as well. You guys are rock stars.
Thank you, Coach B. I am super blessed and excited to take this journey with you. And to all of our viewers and listeners, this is an opportunity. A door has just been opened. We can't make you walk through it. Do you want to walk through it? Do you want to experience your life in a different way, in a new way? I'm going to go back to my little buttons. Lose weight now. Ask me how. Ready for a challenge. Ask me how. Coach B, how can people reach out to you? What's the best way?
Well, guys, most people who utilize the Book of Faces, my friends, can find me at brandoneckel.com. So maybe this will help. It's the easiest way to find me. But for those of you who are Instagram users, or you really like YouTube, guys, I am the Distinctly Extraordinary Coach. And you can find me at Distinctly Extraordinary. And maybe this will help. For those of you that are on and you can actually see the banners that we use, a lot of people struggle with, how in the world do you spell distinctly? Well, guys, it has truly been an honor, a privilege to be here with you guys tonight. I am Coach B, the Distinctly Extraordinary Coach, and I look forward to partnering with Dr. Jacalyn to be a blessing in your life, to help you get your health in order so that you can enjoy your wealth. Hope you have a wonderful morning, wonderful afternoon, a glorious evening. Until we catch you next time, I'm Coach B, your Distinctly Extraordinary Coach.
Thanks, Coach B. Have a great night. Thank you, everyone, for watching or listening wherever you are in the world. We really do appreciate you. And as I mentioned, I am super excited about this opportunity. And I encourage you, reach out to Coach B, reach out to me. Here's my contact information. You can go to Dr. Jacalyn at usaglobaltv.com, or you can also go to our website, usaglobaltv.com. You can find me on all the social media platforms except for Twitter, now X. I'm not on there really, but you can find me as Dr. Jacalyn. I'm also in Jacalyn KERBECK on Facebook and Dr. Jacalyn. And I look forward to hearing from you because, as I mentioned to you from the beginning, I've been struggling my entire life with my body image. And I thank God every day that I have the strength that I have so I can work out the way that I do. But I also know if I ate differently, I wouldn't have to push myself as much as I do. So it's all relative. So reach out to Coach B, reach out to me, go over to the link so that you can actually join. Let's find it again. Thank you. Thank you very much, teambeextra.com. And remember, the reason you're doing this in part is an opportunity to win money. We love it. 21-day transformation, meal plans, accountability, fitness, grocery list, supplements. You'll see more and more information. Join us each and every week. I want to bring Coach back for just a moment. Coach, is this our regular time now?
Yes. This is going to be, for those of you who like structure and you like schedules, same time, same channel, USA Global TV and Radio.
Thank you, Coach, because you know me, I like a lot of structure. So, all right, we are going to sign off right now. Please do go and connect, go to the website, make a commitment to join our community. We can't wait to have you. All right, we'll see you all again next Friday at 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And
Correct.
for those of you in GMT, I know a lot of you are up till 3 in the morning, midnight, okay? We'll see you again soon. Bye for now.
Have a great evening.
Women of the Caribbean and around the world, are you tired of the status quo? Tired of barely making ends meet? Tired of giving maximum effort for minimum results? Are you in need of change, a fresh start, a new outlook, a new perspective? It's time to break through. Join us along with women from around the world at the Empower Her Escape, a 5-day all-inclusive royal cruise to the Bahamas and Florida. Connect with world leaders and influencers and begin afresh your journey to more. Hear dynamic speakers with sessions on women in leadership, the importance of mentorship, how to start a business from the ground up, financial literacy, an integrated approach to wellness and wholeness, and so much more. Guest speakers include First Lady Anne-Marie Davis of the Bahamas, Her Royal Highness Katerina of Yugoslavia Lady de Silva, Her Royal Highness Queen Sekothali Mepena of South Africa, and Coach Max, Global Multi-Six-Figure Wealth Coach. Cruise packages include 2 nights at an all-exclusive resort, gratuities, taxes, and port fees, red carpet welcome and extravaganza, course materials, and a souvenir gift bag, flight not included. The Empower Her Escape Cruise takes place on May 15th through the 19th, 2024, departing from the port of Palm Beach, Riviera Beach, Florida. Hosts for this life-changing event are Coach Cherish Hollingsworth of Florida and Coach Mercy Gilbert of the UK. For more information, visit our website at www.empowerherroyalescape.com or call us at 954-203-6608 or email us at cherishresiliencecoach@gmail.com. Connect, collaborate, celebrate at the Empower Her Escape Cruise.